Hello bookworms! Welcome to my April book haul. These are my favorite videos to film because I get to show you guys all of the book shopping that I did for the month, and even though I wasn't supposed to buy that much this month, I did end up with a pretty hefty haul, although I did get some of them the last weekend of March, but I just didn't want to show them to you in my March book haul because I felt like that was already rather large. So I have a book buying problem and I'm just gonna move on now. The first thing that I got is I actually got the first 4 volumes of Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. The second one is sitting on my desk at work. I got the really pretty big paperback editions from The Strand for $9 each, which was fantastic. I think everybody in the world knows what Outlander is about, and I feel like I'm one of the only people that hasn't actually read it yet, so I need to correct that immediately. Most of what I know is that it is about a woman who goes back into the 1800s in Scotland, and there is a love story, and it's supposed to be really good, and there's a show of it on Stars right now, and I hear everyone talk about it all the time, and I feel left out, so I have to read this real soon. The next series that I picked up is the Finnegan of the Rock series by Melina Marchetta, and I actually don't know too much about this series. I do know that Melina Marchetta is an amazing author. She writes a lot of contemporary. This is a fantasy series, but one of my favorite book bloggers, the Perpetual Page Turner, she started reading this month and she recommended it so much, and I usually agree with her opinions, so I am really looking forward to jumping into the series, and I figured that it was probably best if I just got all 3 so that I wouldn't have to wait to order another one between books, because I always just feel better about starting things when I have all that there is, even without knowing if I like the first book or not, and that's why some of these hauls end up being so large. The next book that I picked up is The Queen of the Tearling. This is by Erica Johansson, and I actually already own it on ebook, but I always forget what I have on ebook because it's not there in front of me, and I knew that I really wanted to get this because the hardcover is just super pretty, and it has a red, where are you? Comes with a red book ribbon, and there's deckled edges, and it's just gorgeous. And this book has already been optioned into a movie, and Emma Watson is slated to play the lead character. It's a fantasy novel, so there are just a lot of things that are working in my favor when it comes to Queen of the Tearling. I'm really looking forward to reading this very soon. The next book that I have is The Wicked Will Rise by Danielle Page, and this is the second book in the Dorothy Must Die trilogy. I really enjoyed the first book, and it's about this girl named Amy who goes back into Oz, and Oz has been basically corrupted by Dorothy. Dorothy just gets super power hungry, and she's ruling Oz as this evil dictator, and in order to make Oz a good place to live again, Amy joins the Order of the Wicked, which is just a group of all of the evil people that were in Oz who really are not so evil anymore because they want their home to be a better place again. So they train Amy on how to become an assassin and try to get close to Dorothy. And it's just a really good story. So if you like Frank L. Baum or you liked the Wizard of Oz movie, this is just a really fun extension of the story, and I definitely recommend it. I'm looking forward to jumping into this book sometime soon. The next book that I have here is The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins. A lot of my coworkers have just recently read this and they've all loved it, and they all try to talk about it in front of me at our lunch table, and I'm please stop. I have it. I haven't read it yet. You're gonna spoil it for me, and I know that there's some kind of mystery. I've been trying so hard not to really read too much about this because I heard that it's just better if you go in blind without having any preconceived notions of what it's going to be about. So yeah, I mean, it's on bestseller lists and everything. People always say if you like Gone Girl, you'll like The Girl on the Train. So if you like Gone Girl, maybe you'll like this book. The next book that I have is The Fangirls Guide to the Galaxy by my friend, Sam Maggs. I was sent this by Quirk Books, and it's really pretty. Even the inside is really, really pretty. Sam is just like an amazing person, and she's so fun to follow online. I've had the pleasure of meeting her in person a few times, and I've read a little excerpt of the book so far, so I just know that I'm gonna like absolutely adore this book. And it has like everything that you can possibly imagine. It has sections on like cosplay and feminism and just like everything that comes with being a fan. So if you are a fangirl or a fanboy, I would definitely read Sam's book. The next book that I have here is The Girl with All the Gifts, and this is by M.R. Carey. This is another book that I was told to go into, not knowing anything, so I've also tried to avoid synopses about this book, but there seems to be a very creepy little girl on the cover. From what I've read on the side, it seems like she has some kind of, I don't know if she has like a power or something, but she's kept in like this cell and locked away from people, so I would imagine she's very dangerous, but I do not know why yet. Don't know why yet. The next two books that I have were from a Books of Wonder event. I have City Love by Suzanne Colasanti and 99 Days by Katie Catugno. Both of them are nice and signed by the author. XOXO Katie at the top there. And I really like Suzanne's because she signed it in pink Sharpie. Both of these are contemporary YA reads that I think I'm gonna blow through very quickly. I actually didn't go to the actual event because I was sick that day, so sadly I missed it, but fortunately Books of Wonder always has their authors sign a bunch of their stock, so I was able to pick them up the next day when I was feeling a little bit better. But 99 Days is a book about a girl who is dating a guy and then cheats on that guy with his brother, and lots of things happen. I heard that it's a very messy story, but very entertaining. I haven't read Katie Catugno's other book, How to Love, but I heard that she is just like the master of writing messy, messy stories. So I'm looking forward to checking that one out. And then the other one by Suzanne Colasanti, City Love. This is about three girls who move to New York City, and it's about their experiences like as they are about to enter college. So it's a fun time of life to read about. I would imagine there's some type of romance because there's a girl and a guy on the cover and it's called City Love. So looking forward to reading both of these. And then lastly, I have a book that I have been talking about and talking about and talking about, and that is The Girl at Midnight by Melissa Gray. I was finally able to get my finished copy. It's a pretty hardcover and has raised typography, which I really like. Melissa had a beautiful event at Books of Wonder, and I'm so happy that I was able to go to it and to support her and to be there for her. And if you have not read The Girl at Midnight, like, you absolutely have to, because it's one of my favorite books of the year so far, and it's just like amazing. And oh, I have lots of stickers and stuff in here because she was giving them out at the event, but then I have the signed copy from her too, so I'm really excited. This is going to be something that I treasure. And that is my April book haul. That is enough books for the month. I might have even cut some out because I was getting embarrassed again toward the end, but there you have it. And I'll see you soon with another video. Bye! Okay. Hey everyone! Oh, no, bookworms. Why did I try to switch that up? Ooh, I need to take these stickers off. That's offensive music. Yes, I should know that. Cut that out.